You all know that I have a meditation which you should be using incidentally. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. You get too lost in your thought. You get pulled into everything. Y See? Now there are so much out there that you cannot only by the grace of God could you possibly not get pulled into everything, including study, including religious study. You could be reading a spiritual writer and get lost in the words, lost in the thoughts, lost in the images, get so lost in it that you lose touch with the spiritual you lose touch with God. So so you need to be able to stand back. So, yeah, we don't wanna blank thoughts. We don't wanna get rid of all distractions. We don't wanna stop reading, stop studying, stop thinking. We don't wanna do any of that. We wanna just be a normal, regular person doing everything, but not lost in it. Take a mental step back, all right? So, anyway, to make a long story short, I made something new. It's called sitting quiet, and it is my meditation, but it's just repackaged a little bit. So I emphasize hand warming. You all know hand warming, biofeedback. You've all studied that in your work setting where they talk about reducing stress and everything. So you know about hand warming. It's just a little biofeedback. You if you pay attention to your hands, then they start to tingle a little bit, get a little bit warm. So that's all it is. But I make it so simple. See, I don't add visualizations. Remember, we don't wanna get lost in images or words or anything. We get lost in images, don't we? So if you start imagining, see, if you do your little biofeedback and then you add a little bit of mental imagery, what do they call that? Oh, I can't think of the term for it, but you know what I mean, where you imagine yourself on a lake with a swan in there and, no, don't do that. Don't do it. I know everybody else says do it, so if they wanna do it, go ahead, but I'm just saying between you and me, don't do it. Just do the simple little exercise of warming your hands, that's all. And you can even do it when you're walking down the street. You could be walking somewhere in the park and enjoying the things that you see, and at the same time, be aware of your hands. There's great spiritual wisdom in it.